Hello students, in some cases of unsymmetrical bending, direction of principal axis is required. So today we will derive that equation. For this is the diagram. The original set of axes is x and y, and the new set of axes is u and v, which is rotated anti-clockwise through an angle theta. Now we have an elemental area P. Its coordinate with respect to original set of axes x and y are x and y, and its new coordinates with respect to the rotated axis is u and v. Now we will derive the u and v coordinates in terms of x, y and theta. So let us derive what is the value of u and v in terms of x, y and theta. Here we see that this is x equal to OA, and this equal to PB also, and y equal to OB, and this equal to PE, and u equal to OC, and this equal to PD, and v equal to this PC equal to OD. Now this u can be written as u equal to, this is OC, this can be written as OM plus MC, and this MC is equal to AN, so this can be written as OM plus AN. Now u equal to this OM, this is x, so this OM in terms of x will be x cos theta, and this is AN and this is y, so AN in terms of y is equal to y sin theta. So we get the value of u equal to x cos theta plus y sin theta. Similarly, we can say v equal to, this v equal to PC, this can be written as Pn minus Cn, and this equal to, this Cn equal to Ma. So this v equal to this Pn, this Pn equal to, we can write in terms of y, this is y cos theta, and this Ma in terms of x is x sin theta. So we are getting what is u equal to x cos theta plus y sin theta, and v equal to y cos theta minus x sin theta. So remember u and v in terms of x, y and theta. Now we will calculate the value of IUV. This equal to integral UV dA. We can write u equal to x cos theta plus y sin theta, v equal to y cos theta minus x sin theta multiplied by dA. This can be written as xy cos square theta dA minus x square sin theta cos theta dA plus y square sin theta cos theta dA minus xy sin square theta dA. So here xy cos square theta dA, xy sin square theta dA, this will come out Ixy cos square theta minus sin square theta, and this we can write integral x square dA is equal to Iy, and this is sin 2 theta by 2 plus y square dA is Ix, and this is again sin 2 theta by 2. So we can write this equation Ixy, this is cos 2 theta minus Ix minus Iy by 2 plus Ix minus Iy by 2 sin 2 theta. So this is the value of IUV, and we know that for principal axis, product of inertia must be 0. So IUV will be 0. By getting this IUV equal to 0, we can write Ixy cos 2 theta plus Ix minus Iy by 2 sin 2 theta equal to 0. Then we will get tan 2 theta equal to 2Ixy upon Iy minus Ix. So with the help of this theta, we can give the direction of principal axis. Now we will derive the moment of inertia with respect to principal axis. So IU, we can write IU equal to V square dA, and we can write this y cos theta minus x sin theta square dA. This can be written as y square cos square theta dA plus x square sin square theta dA minus xy 2 sin theta cos theta dA. So this, it will come this y square dA is Ix, cos square theta we can write 1 plus cos 2 theta by 2, x square that is Iy, sin square theta 1 minus cos 2 theta by 2 plus this value is minus Ixy sin 2 theta. So the final formula of IU equal to this is Ix plus Iy by 2 plus Ix minus Iy by 2 cos 2 theta minus Ixy sin 2 theta. Similarly, we can derive the formula of IV equal to U square dA. So this IU can be calculated when Ix, Iy and Ixy are already calculated, and these formulas are necessary for the calculation of some numericals in unsymmetrical bending. Then finally we will derive this u square dA. We can write x cos theta plus y sin theta square dA. So we will get the value of x square cos square theta. So this will be Iy 1 plus cos 2 theta by 2 plus y square sin square theta I x 1 minus cos 2 theta by 2, and finally x 2xy sin theta cos theta we can write Ixy sin 2 theta. Then finally we can write this IV we can write here. So IV equal to this Ix plus Iy by 2, Ix plus Iy by 2 plus Iy minus Ix by 2, Iy minus Ix by 2 plus Ixy sin 2 theta. And finally we can conclude that one more equation we can conclude, that is we can write Iu plus Iv equal to Ix plus Iy. So students, I will advise you to go through this derivation, because this derivation is required for the calculation of some cases in unsymmetrical bending, and in the next video I will solve the numerical by applying these concepts. Hope you will find valuable information. Thank you.